Hello everybody, Sukinete here with another Street Fighter 6 video for you guys. We're gonna do Juri's overview. Hope you guys have been taking care of yourselves. Thanks for joining me. Okay, Juri. I'm actually really excited about playing this character. She's a harder character than Marissa or Manon, so there's gonna be a learning curve. I've already been playing around with her a little bit. I haven't taken her into any actual matches because I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on here. I do like how in her intro, she's just talking shit the entire time. But let's start with just her buttons. So let's make sure. Now, standing light punch, which only -2 frames is actually quite good, I think. Now this is the button that got me. It's short range, but it's +2. This is her standing medium punch. +2. And I think from range it's like +1. Like from its max range. No, it's just +2. Before it, like I did it a couple of times and it was +1. But no, it's just a +2 button. Like it's really short, but +2? That's like this. Okay, so her standing, like look, her standing light is only 3 frame startup. So, and then this wins. But it does seem to push her. It pushes your opponent fairly out. So I guess it's like no, it just, so it's +2. So it's only meant to be used, I guess, with like that. But that makes that a 7 frame startup. And that's her heavy punch, which is really good for the range. And it's only, what, -3 on block? It's just safe. At that range, it's pretty much just safe. Like, they'd have to have a really fast, long-reaching button to punish that. Or at least from what I've seen. Because I do see a lot of Juris just bop people with that. And it's fairly fast at 9 frames. Like, if it was 7 frames, I think it would be insane. Let's see. So we have her standing light, which is -3 and has a decent range on it. Standing medium, -4. This is like her button, her go-to button is like right here. Like for some reason, this is considered fairly safe at 4 frames on block. So, and her heavy, I think, is the one that is not as well. It's only -3 frames, and it's got a decent distance, and it moves her forward. So it could probably even hit some like long recovery buttons. But this is all on block. There are very few moves that are just good even on block, unless they're at a certain distance, right? So -1 for her crouching light punch, -2 for her crouching medium punch, and -11 for her crouching heavy punch, -1 for her crouching light kick, -6 for her crouching medium kick, and -11 for her crouching heavy kick. Now, this is the thing I found out about Juri that is actually kind of silly. Light punch, standing light can be DI'd. Standing medium, DI'd. Standing heavy punch, DI'd. Standing light kick, DI. Okay, so her standing medium can't be, and her standing heavy can't be. Crouching light, DI. Crouching medium punch, nope. Crouching heavy punch, yep. Crouching light kick, nope. Crouching medium kick, yeah, which is actually par for the course for most characters. I think Manon was the only one that couldn't. Maybe Marissa too, but yep. And crouching heavy, no. So her standing medium kick and her standing heavy kick, her crouching heavy and her crouching low are the only 4 just normal press the button inputs that cannot be canceled into a special move or drive impact. That's nuts. Because really, this is +2. It can be it can be canceled into a button, uh, like, or just, you could just test them with it and you have plenty of time to just counter drive impact. Like, not to mention her incredible dash. Like, look at this. And that's throw range. Like, yeah, that's round start. Hey, are you round start paying attention? Apparently not. Like, her dash is insane. her dash is so crazy. And look how fast it is too. It's really fast. Like, if they're not paying attention, they just get if your opponent is not looking for it, you can get them with that. It's nearly as fast as her drive rush. And her drive rush goes far as fuck. Yeah, like, her backdash is pretty good and it's fast. Like, okay. But, okay. So, we did her basic normals. Now, as far as command normals, we have forward, medium punch. This has combo applications. I've seen this used in combos. This is her forward heavy punch. This is pretty good. I've seen it used as a poke tool. Also can be canceled into DI or drive rush, or it's good. It's actually quite good as just a poke tool, just to see what people are doing. And it's only -4, so at max distance, you're pretty much good. If they try to poke you, you can just cancel it. If they try to poke you with something. Though you have to be careful of characters like Ryu, who can also DI off the majority of his buttons. Let's see. What are some other? That's okay. So this is a true overhead, which is forward medium kick. And I see a lot of Juris drive and do this. I've had it happen to me many times. And then try to go into some kind of pressure. Yeah, and you can literally, yeah, I've seen that happen, and it has happened to me. Just drive rush, and if you block, grab. Like, Juri seems very versatile. This is back heavy kick. It's -6. I don't see Juris use this. I'm not sure how good it is. It might be a good meaty tool, but oh, you can DI into it. So it's a good meaty tool. Okay, so this might be a good meaty tool because you can cancel it into things. Okay. Yeah, it's basically Manon's back medium kick, right? But those are our command normals, or at least all the ones that I am most familiar with. So let's get into her special moves. So we have her, and let's get the names right. We have her Fuha Jin, which is basically her stocks. And you can only have 3 at a time, and they power up her moves. So let's look at her fireball. So her Saihasho is her fireball. Okay, so without stocks, it doesn't travel. It does hit though. It is there, as you can see. But without a stock, will not travel. Stock, it goes about full screen. If you if you exit, it goes full screen. Though that's a lot of resource. 2 bars is a lot of resource for just that, right? So you can do up to 3 Haku stocks. So that is her fireball. Then we have Ankatsu, which is quarter circle forward medium kick, which is also, if I'm not mistaken, a true overhead. Block. Nope, sorry, I'm doing the wrong thing. Standard, crouch, and will block after first hit. See, true overhead. And let's make sure. See, so she is blocking after the first hit. Oh, she blocked it. Wait, what? No, I guess it isn't a true overhead. It looked like it was at the time. That's weird. Huh. Okay, not a true overhead. Never mind. I misspoke. I thought it was. So, now if we Haku. Oh, wrong one. I think. So it's +3 on hit. What is it on block? So that's it. So. Nope, still -10. So I guess it doesn't get any special. I know a lot of her special moves get a special buff if she has a stock. So, oh, okay. As you can see, it can be followed up with a Saihasho or a Go Ohatsu when a Fuha stock is stocked. So it basically allows for combo ability. So. Not letting me do it though, or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe my timing is bad? Yep, timing is bad. You gotta do it right on the block. Yep, and if you don't have a stock, you can't. So it powers it up and allows you to do other moves after it. So, Juri is complicated. So, Gohatsu is quarter circle forward, hard kick. With a Fuha stock, it hits more times. Yep. So, I do not know if that's it. And it can be followed up by her Fireball, and can be followed up with Ankensatsu if she has a Fuha stock. So, you can do that. Which, so if this was a true overhead, then that would be really good. That would be really good if this was an overhead. But it might be for combos. I don't know yet. I haven't explored Juri a ton yet, right? Then we have our anti-air. And that is the light version. Oh, it is the Tensenrin. Light version and heavy version. Yeah. And you can spin and make it invincible. So it is a true DP. Let's see. And then we have Shikuzen, which is our air dive. And it doesn't just do that. So it's only during a forward jump. It's quarter circle back and kick. That's what happens if you just quarter circle back and kick. And if you press kick after that, you get the extra hits off of it. And so that would be all of her special moves. So into her special arts, we have Sakai Fuhasen, which I believe is invincible on startup, or it is hit invincible, I believe. Because I went into her her training trials, and I think it's hit invincible. Then we have the Feng Shui engine, which is insane. So what this does is it just turns her into Gohan from Dragon Ball Fighters. She gets to break. I never understood why Juris like to do it, because I would see Juris do it, and I didn't understand at the time why this was good. It is because it lets her break the normal combo structure. So normally, especially in Street Fighter 6 with combos, the combo structure is pretty rigid. There are certain things that go into combos. Let's look at a target combo she has. Medium back. Okay, so right, we have that. But when she's like this, she could just basically kind of do anything as long as she's going light, medium, heavy. So light punch, medium kick works. Light punch, medium kick into heavy works. Heavy into actually no, it all works. That was heavy punch into heavy kick, which, as you can see, does not work without it. But we do this, and now look at it. You can just do anything. Everything works. She's just a ridiculous character with that. It's two bars. When I first did this, I was like, there's no way. And I was like, this is nuts. That's so crazy you could do that with her. But and then we go into her super art, which is for everybody calls it out. It's for the foot fetish boys and girls, because there are girls out there that are into it. No girls I've ever met have been in defeat. They don't. Girls every girl I have ever known even hates their own feet. They don't like their feet to be looked at. They don't like their feet to be touched. They don't like looking at other people's feet. They don't like touching other people's feet. Like, as a guy, I'm just like, yeah, sure, it's a foot. I don't care. But so I assume this is more for the dudes. Somebody was friends with Quentin Tarantino. And if you do not know the clip I'm talking about and the story behind it, well. And let's go into. So, am I doing it wrong? Hold on. Make sure I'm doing it right. Yep, back kick. Ooh. Oh, not getting it. There we go. And we get the extra animation. And that basically is Juri. I understand why she is considered a hard character. With the fact that everything she does really centers around her doing her Fuha stocks to empower her moves and allow her to basically make herself safe in a lot of situations by just using a Fuha stock. But you really have to keep track of it. Also, because of the Fuha stocks, and you have to keep track of that, that's an extra thing you have to keep track of. You have to keep track of your meter. You have to keep track of your drive gauge. Now you have to keep track of your Fuha stocks. And then when you do this ridiculous crap right here, where everything just opens up, and you can just do whatever you want, it's so insane. Like, I haven't gone through every character, but Juri in this state feels like the best character in the game. Like with this, and okay, so let's say not the best character in the game, but definitely like top. No, she feels, because she already competes with the best characters in the game. With this, she beats Luke. I don't know if she beats Guile though, because Guile, okay, you do this, like Guile sees this coming, and he just goes into his and just starts throwing projectiles at you, and you're not winning that war, right? Luke can't really do that, but he does have the long range level 1 that he can do, and his fireballs are also really good. So maybe if you aren't able to zone her out, she then immediately becomes a terror. So you guys tell me in the comments, does this immediately make her better than 4-Drink Jamie? Because I feel like it is a completely different beast, right? but maybe that's just what it looks like on paper to me. Once I start playing her, we'll start getting into the nuts and bolts of things. But anyway, that is Juri. Thank you guys for watching. Continue to take care of yourselves. Please like, subscribe, and comment because it helps out the channel. Free for you, good for me. I appreciate it. And I hopefully will see you in the next video. Later, guys.